Kaizer Chiefs newly signed George Motlou has been advised to stop living in a shell and release himself, and because he's got the potential, it's just that he's not allowing himself to become the better player. I'm going to give you more about that. Number 2, Manyama has actually named the advantage that Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates has over Mamelodi Sundowns. Number 3, we are talking about Manyama, a former Kaizer Chiefs player, and I'm going to give you update as to say where is he as we speak. Nevertheless, are you interested? Then please stick around. To those that will stick around, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, good people, it is free of charge. Good people, please become a member of this YouTube channel. There is a button called join. You can become a member from as little as 20 rand, going upward. Guys, please support my work, provided that you are interested, you love what I do, and you are also capable of supporting my art. Guys, please remember that we survive, or we make money on YouTube by you watching as many ads as possible, but other than that, you find that that money may not be that enough, so we need extra support. So nevertheless, let's get into the video of the day. Let's start with Manyama, a former Kaizer Chiefs player. Well, he's been struggling with injury as well, like the likes of Samira Nakovic. What happened to, or what is happening to him? Then let me get into that one. It has been said that the man has landed in Cape Town, Captain City, and the Manyama has reached an agreement for a sensational return for the club after his exit from Kaizer Chiefs. Manyama 31 was part of the debut season for the Citizen in the DStv Premiership after acquired the status of Mpumalanga Black Aces in 2016 and 2017 season. And it proved to be one of the seasons of his life as he captained the side to a 3rd place finish before winning the PSL Footballer of the Season award and switched to a spaggling like I don't know. However, his move to Europe was short-lived as he made just 10 appearances before joining Kaizer Chiefs as a free transfer in August 2018, where he again failed to reach a height that has made him one of the most sought-after talent in South African football. It is the Times has reliably been informed that Captain City has agreed to sign Manyama on a 1-year contract, but with the player well sort of match fitness. It will be a while before he fixture in the first team under the head coach Eric Tinkler, and is likely to be their last business of the current transfer window. However, technical team is in agreement that the experience could be vital in the adds another dimension to the youth squad and boost their depth ahead of the maiden CAF campaign, local campaign champions in the upcoming 2022-2023 season. During his sole season with Captain City, Manyama scored 14 goals and registered 6 assists in 37 games across all competition. Ironically, under Tinkler too. Very much interesting about that. Yeah, it's quite interesting, It's very much interesting. Right. The issue of George Motlou, the issue of Manyama. Sorry guys, guys, Kaizer Chiefs and the Orlando Pirates, they have a bigger advantage when it comes to them. I could call this a mind games. You know why? Because Sundowns have got depth in their squad. So you find that in one position they've got more than 3 players, in fact. So I don't see it as an excuse, but he goes on to get into details as to say why he thinks they will have advantage over them. So if you're interested, then please let's get into it, guys. Yeah, I don't know what can I call this, but let's get into this one. Yeah, mind games. Okay, the good thing is that they must also fight each other. So maybe the most important thing for us is always to beat the one that can beat the rest, because it will mean that you will always be ahead of the rest. Now he goes on to say, Chiefs and Pirates are in a much better position. When you consider that they don't have to compete in those competitions. But it might make the season a bit easier for the Chiefs and Pirates. They are number 5 and number 6 for a reason. So they got a lot of work to do to try and fight us. So it's gonna be interesting. The season we won the league when Coach Pizzo was still around, who helped us? It was Baroka, which was somewhere down there in the league. Okay, you don't want to remind Kaizer Chiefs that season. You really don't want to remind Kaizer Chiefs that season. Yeah, but again, the man, what is basically saying is that Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates have got a bigger advantage to Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't know whether you agree or you disagree with that. I mean, I would say no, I disagree with that because Sundowns have got depth in their squad. Like, you find that in one position they've got 4 players, just one position. So you find that also they've got quality. Let me give an example. In the goalkeeping department, they've got Ronan Williams, they've got Onyango, they've got Kenneth Mwene, I forgot the 4th goalkeeper. If you're looking at the 3 goalkeepers, it's quality. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand that. But nevertheless, let's get into the issue of George Motlou. Motlou, guys, has been advised to step up, stop playing, man, step up. Nonetheless, they've got this to say about George Motlou. Hey, yeah. Another player that played with George Motlou has got this to say. I love his attitude towards the game, and his personality as a human being is great, says his former teammate Manti Mukwena. Mukwena is now retired, but played with Motlou at Cape Umoya. He goes on to say, he is a kind of a player that I can call and remind about the fact that as an attacker he needs to be getting into the box. I preach box entries and assists to him because he cannot be just dribbling without going forward. I like his attitude because he listens. Top guy. Today's football is about statistics, and he has been to Portugal, so he knows about it, and I'm sure he still wants to go back to Europe. So it is important that he improve his statistics. If you just want to dribble, when you can go and play in the Kasi tournament where they play for fun. I'm not surprised about his move to Kaizer Chiefs because I got to know what kind of a player he is from our time at Cape Umoya. I knew that he was determined to greatness. He was destined to greatness because of the way that he was focused on his game. I stayed in the same house with him at Cape Town, so I know about his dedication because he is that kind of a guy who always put in the extras. I just hope that he hasn't stopped putting in the extra effort because he is who he is now because of the extra that he used to put, along with Give More Cool Pep, who is now with the Swallows. When you put in extra work, the football gods are always watching at you. Top footballer top footballer though, I didn't really like him much when I first saw him playing. His body language and structure might make you think less of him, but when he gets to have touches on the ball, you realize how much of a clever footballer he is, says Umukwena. All right. George Motlou. This person that is speaking about George Motlou actually is not the first person to say, George Motlou, you need to step up, you need to step up, you need to step up. Oh no, I'm mistaken in this. Even Matlati has been accused of the same thing. I'm almost mistaken in this. I think it was Tusopala that was speaking about Matlati, to say Matlati has got a similar problem as well. They need to step up. They need to push. They need to push themselves. They need not to get into allowing their shell, allowing their brilliance and their darkness to coexist. They need to step up, because at Kaizer Chiefs, a midfielder, a winger needs to score goals, and for them to do that, they need to dribble while going forward, and they need to create goals, and you know what I'm saying, create assists and score goals. So yeah, George Motlou and Matlatsi have been accused of the same thing, that they need to step up their game, they need to come out of their shell. I don't know about you guys, what you think about it. The only way for me to know what you think about it, it is for you to get into the comment section below. Let the conversation, guys, begin right now, right here.